Yo, Maddie.
What?
Let me take you out tonight.
For me, the truth has never mattered. What matters is who controls the facts the world should see. And that person is always me. My name is Nate Jacobs. I'm the star quarterback of the high school football team and a prominent figure across the entire campus. But no one knows that beneath this glamorous exterior, my soul has long since started to rot. And the root of all this can be traced back to a sweltering summer night when I was 11 years old. I remember it clearly. That night, I sneaked into my father's study and found his secret in one of the drawers. A drawer full of videotapes and CDs. The covers looked ordinary, but the content inside completely shattered my perception of my father, my family, and even the world. On the screen, my father was with all kinds of people, even men and some individuals whose gender I could distinguish, doing things that I could understand, but instinctively found terrifying and repulsive. I felt like the whole world was spinning, and the air had become thin. Just then I heard footsteps at the door. I put everything back in its place at the fastest speed of my life, as if nothing had happened. From that day on, a fear took root and grew in my heart. I was afraid of becoming like him, an unconventional man wrapped in lies and secrets.
But the farther you go, the sharper their blades. Just don't ever give them an opening.
最近大家都说我更新慢，因为我这段时间一直在忙着研究二手车。我在瓜子二手车买了台特斯拉，才花了9万9。买二手新能源，我推荐瓜子。瓜子最近上了几千台新能源源头车，全是从个人和批发商这些源头来的。瓜子超级品牌周，每台再补1万块，错过就亏大了。瓜子二手新能源源头直供更省钱。
To fight this fear, I started working out frantically. In the blink of an eye, my height exceeded 19 meters, and pull-ups were nothing more than a warm-up for me. In high school, I joined the football team. With my outstanding physical fitness and a fierce streak, I quickly stood out. I was obsessed with the attention of the crowd on the field, the admiration of my teammates, and the thrill of victory. Yet I felt suffocated by the naked bodies in the locker room. They always reminded me of the scenes in the disc. I kept telling myself that I only liked women, even listing all the female traits I admired and detested, trying to prove my normality until I met Mandy from the cheerleading team. She was beautiful, confident, with a hint of wildness, perfectly fitting all the standards of my dream girl. I walked her home from school every day, loving the feeling of shielding her from wind and rain. Sometimes I even imagined various scenarios where she needed to be rescued. If anyone ever tried to hurt you, I'd kill them.
You're like the sweetest guy ever.
Our relationship from the very beginning was like a carefully choreographed drama, showing the world what a golden couple looked like. I have also been making great efforts to maintain this perfect public persona, but that manic and restless undercurrent always waited for an opportunity to surface. It was like flinging obscenities at Rue and Fitzger's convenience store.
Yo, I do it for real!
And Jules, the new girl in town, I drove my car until she fell, and watching her embarrassed state, an unhealthy pleasure surged in my heart. At the party, I fucking heard that McKay and Casey got together. Casey, that girl who has all kinds of videos circulating online. I exposed Casey's scandal in front of everyone, and even made them all appreciate Casey's work. I just wanted to make that idiot McKay wake the fuck up and let him realize how fucking stupid it is to mess with that kind of slut.
Oh, shit. I'm talking about, like, tag team. Said double team. Like, listen, man. With Rory in the front. You can't even tell that that's her, man.
It's her, bro.
It's definitely her. Look at her titties.
You want my advice? You fuck her like the horse she is. You kick her ass to the curb.
My shameless and arrogant temper. McGrady never indulges me. We're in the middle of an intense Cold War right now. She saw me getting cozy with another girl and immediately started getting intimate with some other guy in the pool to get back at me. Just when I was boiling with pent-up anger and had no way to vent it, I caught a glimpse of Jules standing by the side. She was the girl I had bullied that very afternoon. I walked up to her and insulted her with the most vicious words, trying to make her submit. As if that could erase the humiliation Maddie had inflicted on me. But she grabbed the fruit knife and cut herself, her eyes holding no trace of fear. That second, I completely chickened out. Fuck. I got taken down by 2 women in one night. Completely lost all my dignity. This anger, I absolutely can't swallow it, no matter what. That blonde guy who dared to flirt with Maddie at the party became my new target. I followed him, sneaked into his place, prepared to make this idiot pay the price.
No, dude, what the fuck? I wouldn't rape anyone. I swear to God, I didn't rape a girl, dude.
But I saw it.
You saw what?
I saw you rape her in the pool.
Wait a minute. You're talking about the crazy chick that was at the party? That chick was asking me to. I was the one that was saying no.
She was blacked out.
Dude, she wasn't blacked out, man. I swear to God, she asked me to fuck her, like right here, right now.
I don't believe a single word this guy says. I had to completely unleash the day's pent-up frustration. And he was the sacrifice I had chosen for tonight. I beat him until he went limp, completely unable to get up. Then I calmly washed up, put on his clothes, and walked out. That very night, I sweet-talked Mady into forgiveness. I'm well-versed in the tricks to handle women, and everything seemed back on track. But only I knew that the poorly caged beast inside me had already set its sights on Jules. I created a fake profile on a dating app, posing as a gentle and considerate guy to get close to her. Through the screen, our conversations grew increasingly intense, and our connection heated up rapidly. This kind of pure emotional exchange became addictive. I even started questioning whether this was a trap I'd set to mess with her, or if I genuinely developed feelings. On the night of the carnival, Maddie was fucking acting crazy for some reason, dressed like she was selling herself, strutting and posing provocatively in front of everyone. We had another huge fight over it, and it ended badly.
It's very important. I can't have you hanging out at the booth dressed like that.
Yeah, well, maybe it'll sell better.
Yo, this isn't a fucking joke, okay?
Why are you being like this?
Listen, my parents already don't like you.
What?
Go home, get changed, and come back looking like a person. Fuck.
I retreated to my family's hot sauce stall, trying to act like nothing happened. But within minutes, Mady stormed over, overturned our stall, and started screaming curses at my mother. Driven by anger, I dragged her into the corner, tightly choking her neck until she stopped struggling, and only then did I let go. But when that bitch caught her breath, there was a fucking twisted smirk in her eyes. She brought up those photos on my phone. I froze. How the hell could I explain them? Say it was my sick imitation of my father's tapes, or that it was a desperate attempt to explore my own confused sexuality. How the fuck do you even say something like that out loud?
Look, I'm going through a lot of shit right now. I need you to promise me that you're not gonna tell a soul.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone, I promise.
Like on your life.
Yeah, on my life.
I'm sorry I got so angry at you before. Dale, I'm sorry.
After the carnival, I arranged to meet Jules by the lake. It was time to put an end to this bullshit game. Using her nude photos as leverage, I ordered her to keep her mouth shut forever about what happened to my father, watching her shocked, terrified, and heartbroken expression. A conflicting mix of pleasure and pain tore at me inside.
So keep your head down. Keep your mouth shut. Don't try to ruin my life. And I won't have to ruin yours.
You know what I think? I think you're a fucking faggot just like your daddy.
I successfully took control of the situation, yet with my own hands I destroyed the only connection that could have made me feel real.
You have a nice night.
What's even more fucked up, the bruises on Maddie's neck became undeniable proof of my violence. The police got involved and launched an investigation. Although Maddie suffered immense physical and mental trauma, she still chose to stand up for me. To save myself, I needed a scapegoat. The target was still that innocent Tyler. I broke into his apartment and forced him to confess to attacking Maddie. Meanwhile, Jules, whom I completely under my control, was coerced into going to the police station to give false testimony, identifying Tyler as the perpetrator. After the turmoil settled, on that very absurd night, Maddie and I fucking got back together again. It seems as if all those violence and harm never happened. On the other side, Rue noticed something unusual and began to suspect everything I had done to Jewel. That drug dealer Fizek also warned me to my face not to mess with them anymore. A threat?
Nah, I'm just telling you.
Or what?
Listen, bruh. All I'm saying, you keep fucking with Rue and her friends, and I'ma kill you.
The overwhelming pressure that hit me. I had never fucking felt anything like it before. I could never let anyone threaten me. So I anonymously reported Fitzka to the police and watched. As the police surrounded his house, I experienced a cold fucking satisfaction. However, even after eliminating the external threat, the anxiety inside me grew even more turbulent. My body betrayed me. I could even be intimate with Maddie. When she questioned my sexuality, I once again used rage to cover my panic and hit her.
Keep talking. Come on, keep fucking talking. Keep talking. Huh?
I despised myself like this, and I hated even more the father who had shaped all of this. At the end of the year, I won the school year crucial football championship game, but my father dismissed my performance with contempt. When I got home, they still kept reprimanding me for not being perfect enough in my on-field command. No matter how hard I tried to play the part of that fucking strong man, I would never earn his bullshit approval. The conflicts between us, built up over years, finally fucking exploded completely.
I don't want to keep fighting! Huh? Oh, you think you're tough now, huh? Huh? Come on, Nate!
At the peak of my anger and despair, I slammed my head hard against the floor, letting out a beast-like roar. It was my most thorough rebellion and indictment against this lie-filled family. I knew this war was far from over. I had to become stronger, colder, to completely destroy everything he had built, including myself.
瓜子二手新能源，源头直供更省钱。